Oh my God. The music just turns me on.
Listening to GN Radio UK.
Right, a very good morning and welcome to Monday morning, the 13th of December 2021, right here on GN Radio. We are live on www.gnradiouk.com And of course, on our mobile app, available on Google Play, App Store. We also live on Radio Garden. TuneIn apps on your mobile phone, tablet, iPad, and what have you. It's a refreshing Monday morning. We are live by the grace of Almighty God. And this is the time, once again, Legal Hour on radio. And of course, it's coming from Abinelle Solicitors. It's that morning again. Da, 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 da. Exactly 6 minutes past the hour. We are set to go. We also live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. For those of you watching us on YouTube, I would advise you, if you are home, you could switch it on your television set. I'm talking about smart TV. Just go on the apps on your television screen. On the apps you find YouTube. Click on YouTube and type in GN Radio. By the time you finish GNR, it will show up, and you click on it. You see a GN Radio live on YouTube. And you are there. Crystal clear. Crystal clear. Everything in high definition. So, if you are sitting on beside your iMic at work or wherever you may find yourself, you can also watch us on Facebook, YouTube as well, on high definition. So, without much ado, let's welcome our usual host, Sister Amy Dente, on the other side to give us the legal hour. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
And you have country. But what to say? Good. Now weekend and on that to say.
I hope so. Once a weekend,
last week na me home for me papa, but I'm say what do you know pa bunti, and then no, if and Nora, ABC na there be kama.
Yeah, Daniel.
My whole day back. Na minya minor flu bi na my voice cry very very sore. But nyame adom and then I sound far better. Into your hope say so you can hear me better, isn't it?
Yes.
Good.
I can hear you very well.
Ne wa kan na ye no kre. Ubi aka mi ni. Okay. And you be call the chi kakra e de ama ye me TF. I don't know. Anyway, mami had the for MP a brofo be I don't know, almost to brofo. That's it. Me. Me here na ma prepare ma translate e de ama why? Medical can English mo esan say information na e wapa ma me kan brofo ho me wi na afi u church mu na ma nyanto boase na masa chire mu twi mu na wasa yiase ama me why?
Yes.
Okay, now we so mo ba Facebook any YouTube page, especially Facebook for mobile no wa she feed no bomade so far response is good, but ye nwie adwuma ne nwie enti so ba wo Facebook abomade an share wo issues any concerns bi so a wo de to a ono nso ye be kenkan e de amount wo so a pese wo de message no text message ba no ye one line ye the same text message or WhatsApp message 0778 793 9958 0778 793 9958 or no name WhatsApp and answer text line nearby so text to so WhatsApp ni nyina eba line we so ye be kenkan e the amount and now feel so say o person of fresh studio line na emra ye discussion we akwanya da ho Ube to me after 0203 735 8820 and answer 0203 286 0185. We need 2 numbers, sir. Ube to me after now, so I contribute to the show. And the men ferry cry, unti any at hey, and you untia, Sabi, and come dampem, and consistently emi so, and can also one the office or bonnet, you kama. But so unti now we are sorry about try there. Now so wabwa na wamajumedino akwaso pepe na IFA GN radio because open legal education be station be any room ha I'll be to me about to say GN radio so we are aware that aren't it and your first question wa hano say Kwame okay wabonidi also a German national and now oba UK 2013 and our year Juman so as a painter exterior paint since December 2013. Na on the BBI a plane no Oceani ne yere memodi. Oceani yere New Year's Eve party as December 13 no. Na ne yere no yobi a ono overstay UK Hanum. Na according to the information just say utukwa by United Kingdom ha 2010 on visitors visa and one kubium and an visa ewu omo kambom no anaso mo relationship no e sha se August 2015 after some share 2013 no omo nkambom don kambom no the relationship between ono Kwame ne inde me monedi mempe insambia omumi eno no ekambom 2015 ena omumi eno ebetra bomu asa oyire ene eku anase ntuna partners na abanyuma Kwame ne girlfriend ni emuvu omo bibia ye ba ko like omo mienu the same apartment mu eda omo timu the same so at the same omo have utility bills as a and omo ye joint account holders na eba council tax dia oba ni din eniso na on the 1st of June 2016 and omo babema and the mebo ni din di Emmanuel nyame kan ho ododo and Emmanuel ebemu and afi so Kwame say afi na obeye passport amane ba Emmanuel a German passport because no Kwame no a German national Ghanaian German I believe na Kwame ne ire no omuni idea application kra ombetumi di aye ama omudi aye abum as a married couple enti ne question obisa say application ben and obetumi ayama ne ho kane no anase ne girlfriend no ewo United Kingdom ha sanso na ne yire no so anso ye worried say obetumi whether she will be able to apply because of it first so obetumi aye application bia esan say na you deadline no 31st of December 2020 etwam obisa say obetumi sell aye application na say eba so be application procedure any process ne say and after so there na home office so hwehwe eye omo assessment efa omo durable relationship no and after so there evidence and number here and they are support to one application. Until there's one question they are thinking pa. I will say one catch me to me as sumo. And I said to me I can brofu. No. I catch in the fast. Whichever.
Yes. Okay. I think so. Yeah. The country. Not yeah. The brofu Ephraim. I think that or be say about durable relationship because now who kind question the darling man to say or more worry into I'm sure say omo bisa about durable relationship because omo ye partners. All right, inti durable relationship no Emrano abasese EU settlement scheme under Appendix FM no asisa nyamumu kakra. What it is, say, what they are looking for now no is, of course, omo person who said by the 31st of December 2020 no now omo relationship mu. In this case, I think said this is satisfied in this case because they've been in a relationship for a while. But however, no, Emrano say ne home office guidance no can say so uye durable partner now upese uye application after the 31st of December 2020 no on person who say who relevant document say you can say relevant document not just say ne partner no 5 years residence card dada into so person oye a pre-settled status and I say bibi sana of course betimi aye bibia it can be considered, although it would be late because, of course, the 30th of June 2021, apart from that, no, they would also want to see whether say a joining family member, say in the day, durable partners, no, they are considered family members, yep. So it's become a little bit difficult, kakra. Because almost say only in krata dada 5 years in krata no only dia untimi enye den enye sa application no e just say ubeye obia we joining family member na say ebia na krom ha maame no te ha no or another type of visa altogether ebia or student visa and na say some form of a work permit bibia ema no lawful residence eno de ombema ho kwan amana asweche Aba under the EU settlement scheme. As I said, if making the application now, no, a very late kakra because the 30th of June 2020, no, na a deadline, you know, inti a difficult. Durable partnership ubetimi ayemo, but so only in krata or krom hadada at the moment, no, almost the same run.
Inti, what are the chances? So there's no slim chance cry.
Oh, you see the chances, ne say, I think or can say in this situation, akola komo ho. Emmanuel Abem. Enti say Emmanuel Abemu na papa na one mama ne te together no or was settled status na say or indefinite leave to remain na on that note no obetimi agina so agi British passport ama akolano on your British passport na as you know no we can then apply under the 10-year parent route inti under the EU settlement scheme durable partner de ebedin because onin krata or ha as an overstayer just say osan go back to their home country if it's Ghana or call Ghana akoye application for durable partner ebemobium which is not everybody who would want to do that. Inti akola bemudia ana sa papa no or settled status and now pre-settled status poa ebetimi aboa wo sa kwan paso ama mamen nenso ajibi.
Wow. All right, so that's I feel there's a way out. Let's put it this way. There's a way out.
There's a way out.
Just say oh na wo dia na mfaso mu pa ho. So I say, me wa question be so ha, ma me infant to no. We say, be no honest pal. Or say, me can keep. This I na me person me commit me too much. Or say, wa commit criminal. Na is got to do with money laundering. Emma ye didn't call prison. Na yemano 5 years na ukotwa 2.5 by na oba en so no na o access bia na ka ban pese wode nsa etoso na lawyer ne fight ya anti no when to me to me amfa omunsa anto the properties ne so nti ne yakoba ne say oba ne wo ma eka bi on conditions say ometua sa eka no na so ametua ye be send na ko back to the prison nyame se no kre wentumi entua ka although he got a job, a fantastic job that paid very well, but he couldn't afford to pay back. And then yes, actually call back to Wasako prison term for another 2.5 years. Waba back, he's been threatened, say, Ombe revoke the British passport. Is it fair? Ubisa say, is it fair? And he's actually looking for a good lawyer to defend his case. Into being a money launderer as an committed offense, uko prison or no yet to me your passport and in terms of the question any. So bet me actually mama.
Okay, darling Jay. I think so. Even this issue has been quite a topical one. Or news more about British nationality. Omobetimi a revoke. Naturalization and being British is more of something that has been issued by way of discretion. Okay, and Ebana said there are offences that have been committed and is not in the public interest. Home Office no omubetimi a started proceedings. I try to attempt to revoke British nationality, but I think this case is a very complicated one. And it is a case that should be handled with the due care. I say you're handling it with care. Now yet submissions be against the Home Office plans to revoke British nationality is definitely something that you better me working on. But you be here a lot more of the circumstances that surround the case in question. Because darling Jay, in these cases, although the Home Office will want to make it seem as though onipa chrono committed chronobia is unforgivable, no, there may be still a lot of positive aspects that we can argue on behalf of the client. Ebe buano was our coin paso. I think say what we would love to do is say, Anka, your number or to me free, no booking appointment, no near tenacia, and then be discuss all the possible arguments that we will raise on his behalf to ensure say yeah, fan a British book no free no.
Nti me peke or we see up a good lawyer. And nti essence was send a message through the WhatsApp line. What I'll do is say me peke the number no na my friend ni pa no na me do number edi ama no. Why?
Yeah.
Mama, in fact, we quickly in free Facebook. Nafi, me kind another question. Or say, I have a pre-settled status, but I apply for papers for my case, and they have refused them on 2 occasions. What are my chances?
They've refused them on 2 occasions.
Yeah, details not yet enough. Or say, I have a pre-settled status, but I apply for papers for my case, and they have refused them on 2 occasions. That's it.
Yes. Mecca said he still has a chance, depending on the circumstances. So it might be an in-country application for pre-settled status, or maybe an EUSS family permit application. We just have to have a look and say a shared refusal decision, you know. Na yetimi address reasons bia omo to refuse it. Na yen challenge omo. Na yen find mrano and tohona yen ye case ni yen mano. Inti I know the own fry and pana. On 5 refusal decisions, then send in. Na yenye huenjuma immediately.
Okay, nice one. And at the end, say, Prancho for no, case will happen. We'll see another. Love me, you know. I'll say, okay, my main can't wait. Make kind of broth quickly. Now, if yes, I'm right. Yeah, maximum. I'll say, I have traveled to the UK in 2018. And on arrival, I met a sweet young Abranti. I met a sweet young lady at a party in Norwich. We got our contact and exchanged numbers. We started dating, and later, our relationship got serious. I promised to marry her on her first birthday, which was on the 28th of June 2020. last year. We subsequently got married on the 1st of November 2020 by way of a proxy marriage in Ghana. We subsequently registered the marriage on the 1st of January 2021. We received the marriage certificate and sent the certificate to the Ghana High Commission in Belgrade for endorsement as per the advice of our legal representative. We made an application on the 1st of March 2020. However, unfortunately, the Home Office refused our application on the 10th of December 2020. Oh, so the Home Office stated the marriage was not registered before the deadline of 31st December 2020, and therefore, I am not a family member of the EU national. How many days do I have to appeal, and how much is the court fee? And another question said, what would be the grounds of appeal? And another question said, how can I prove that I am indeed the spouse of the EU national? And last one, I wish to make a fresh application. Is there any other aspect of the law I can rely on? So I think we inquire just a quite a bit kakra. Don't worry.
Okay. So in this case, asking, once they've been refused, how much time they have, what the limitation period they have, what's the limitation for the appeal, which is 14 days. It's an in-country appeal, so that's 14 days. And it's also asking how much is the court fee, if they wish to appeal. That's £140 for the court fee.
And again, also asking, what would be the grounds of appeal?
Grounds of appeal, right. So in this case, of course, although the Home Office are saying they're not a family member, they are a family. They are family members under the EU, Appendix EU. And the reason why I say that is because they're married. Darling J, one of the issues that, a lot of applications are currently facing at the moment, the refusals, is what they say the marriage was not registered before the 31st of December 2020. And therefore, they are not spouses, and they are not family members of the EU national. Darling J, that is wrong. Okay, that is wrong. Because this is a Ghanaian case, for example, and what it is the marriage that was carried out is by way of a Ghanaian customary marriage by proxy. So it means that they were not there in person, but their families sat down, the dowries was presented to the lady's family, and the marriage was conducted in their absence. Okay. Now, with our law in Ghana, we have nothing within our books or within the rule books that says that once you're married, the marriage has to be registered. Okay. It's the date the marriage was contracted. So if the marriage was contracted on the 10th of May 2020, that is the date that the marriage actually took place. Now, nothing stops the couple in question from registering the marriage at a later date. And in this case, they registered the marriage in January 2021, which of course was before the 30th of June 2021, which was the final deadline. There's a case, and quite an old case, APT, it's a 1947 case. And what they said is that what should be accepted is how the marriage is conducted in the country of question. So in accordance to their customary rules and their laws. So in accordance to our Ghanaian customary marriage laws, it says that the date the marriage was contracted is the most important date, not the date of registration. So the date of contract of the contracted marriage should be taken as what is important. The registration date can follow subsequently and shouldn't have any adverse effect on the case in question. So that would be one of our main grounds of appeal, would be the fact that the appellant is indeed a family member of the sponsor because the marriage, of course, was conducted correctly in accordance to the Ghanaian customary rules. Also, we also have to look at the fact that this couple are also they're also part of a durable relationship because although they're married, they have been in a relationship for more than 2 years. So this is something that we can also use to put forward to the court to prove that they are married, but they are in a durable relationship. Their relationship is strong. They've been together consistently and continuously for a period of 2 years. Yeah. We can add that to it. And we also have to remind the court in the grounds of appeal that they have a right to a family life in the United Kingdom, and that should not be ignored. They have a right to enjoy their family life under Article 8 ECHR. Yep. So these are some of the grounds that we would work on. Darling J, I think it's very important that we mention this in Tree because a lot of people are facing this issue in question. Yes. It is a mechanic yenya cases bebre omudi refusal decision nearby almost say a date of registration it was not before the 31st of December 2020 into the fact say worry 2019 or let's say January 2020 but we register a marriage no January 2021 no oma refuse our application first and foremost to say yet meet here say ya warrior ye Ghana no emran ka say the data mu worry the data mu families say day na snaps no ni bibia e dowry no was exchanged no sad dates na omude beto so say wa worry you see and once that date is before the 31st of December 2020 no no problem of course no there's a second deadline of 30th of June 2021 were Kromha for the EU settlement. Almost say at least before that date, no registration. Essay bemu. It said registration no was before 30th of June 2020. Only no problem. But ye come no hono. Ye fact the date of registration in Yejuma. Ye did the date of marriage. It is a ushe marriage certificate a long. A very long certificate say as ushe date of marriage, place of marriage, date of marriage. Sad dates no na yedi ejuma. Enye data would call later, in this case on the 1st of January 2021 to register it with the registry. And yes, sad dates no ese omushe. And emrana kase ese omushe mu die si wo sa in Ghana no dear omu customary marriage laws no kano esana ese omu fano and yes omu fano the way omu dreams say fano baby that is our laws and is to be respected. Inti say who was our situation mu marriage no you registered it before the 31st of December 2020 and you contracted it at that date and you registered it later. Pacho, don't worry. And funny to say, almost say case no, and I say you don't have a way out. There's a way out. Apart from that, no. So we also have to remember to confirm the marriage, to give it some form of confirmation. No, yes, you can get a letter from the Ghana High Commission. Also, further confirming and authenticating the marriage certificate itself. And also, kahua in my case, no, Inti, that is what we are looking at. The date of marriage. Eda mu families no tnase. Eno na yeshe. Ne de mudi call AMA. And now de mudi call court. And yes, our data. Amushe. There ye bibia.
Right. Why are there pa? Especially with you know so is spot on. Now, my main phone come back. I'm saying, may read the message be on Facebook. Now say our pre-settled status and we apply my papers we apply amanema na you refuse on 2 occasions. Now our purchase say a USS and their reason for refusal no say HS birth certificate no a new. Into bet me I come back why your explanation, Amami.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Usually no home office no. Omo pese omo usho omo guidance no. Omo pese omo share say akola no de say ewu no fufura within the first 12 months of the child being born. No, registration, birth registration no take place. Sana omoka. But so usho de ekoso wo Ghana say ya. So ye wakola na omo man the short birth certificate, the old type of birth certificate. Na okoje passport fufura. Ye just birth certificate will no one in sim. Na ya mano biometric birth certificate. Into the date of registration, etimiye nanu ya even though ebia akulane nyi akosi 15, 20, 18, but then ushe biometric birth certificate no sono. Utumi who say it's just recently omako register because ebia no omo biometric passport, biometric birth certificate has been given to them in respect to that. And no a way you bet me attack on in two ways. The first way, they say one DNA from an accredited DNA testing center where UK ha. That's the first way I will bet me overcome DNA. Say uyobia uniska udi ye DNA uni huska and I say any part of who believes say obey DNA testing na say ye komu eko hwe say ebia akola no ye wu no fufuro no onya weighing card na the old style weighing card wu fufuro wo hospital omodima wo eno obetimi ediaye usan obetimi ediaye baby wo akola no baptismal certificate ye de akola no kwa sorry anymore say ye wo akola no fufuro baptismal certificate omodima no eno nso betimi aye evidence ebia na ebia impenimfo bi aye wo family mu nso omo na omo wo ho ye wo akola no fufuro to ho no na omo wo ho omo betimi a provide this statutory declaration to confirm say am pass akola no ye wo no sa dai and otimi confirm sa by way of the court as well in an affidavit. These are the sort of documents ebia ubetimi de aka ho. So you have two choices. Ubetimi edia takolomo.
Okay, nice one. On that note, no, amanfo baby ebo abasoba di say ubadwuma West Plains spot on. Governor Grace say perfect answer on Ghanaian customary marriage in relations to USS. And another message coming from Theophilus say, thanks a lot, Solicitor Amy. Great explanation of the legal issues, great application of the law. And Theophilus now says, long live Abinelle Solicitors. Ubajuma. Misawa Adada, I mean dealing with Facebook for because I'm on anya message in echo. Text so there I can read it at any time. I see, lawyer, after how many years can a person file a divorce if he is married to a EU person? Let's say they got married on November 2018. Can they file a divorce now?
Yes, they can after 3 years. And November has been 3 years.
Yeah.
Yes, they can file now.
Okay, so after 3 years, the answer is straightforward. Now one can bear answer no. All right, that's that. Okay, Mami, Afi, me come back to my text messages. Nafi,
Darling J.
Hello.
I think say nipa no say what DNA crack and home EUSS question no.
Yeah.
DNA can hold dear and the say to me. One, we can do two things. We can appeal this decision because Ebiana Home Office for no one share application a year. Ebia documents no one to me and so they just missed it.
Okay.
And at the same time too, we can also lodge a fresh application, guiding the Home Office representative to have a look at the specific documentation provided. We can then draw their attention to the fact that the last application or the DNA can because to make a fresh application is free. And then we also appeal as well. So the one that comes in first, the decision that comes in first, ebefa.
Okay, nice one. All right, we also say, sister, say, I don't know why settle our UK ha. Now, a person or de nikunu and then ba eba UK. Now, at the moment, na juma or any £20,000 per annum. Na that will be a catch and say, a friend that she will not be. And I said that will be a catch and say, yeah, dear, that's kind of or then crew and then the baba ha a bayed possible that ye into Kuski advice. Into the person besides a person whom financial threshold na obey to me then a ba nini crew at the abba a crew ha. That's question number 1. And as question number 2. I said, dear, you bet to me, aye, na sa sika sem no, what requirement you bet to me a free ho. And also, as I said, so on so some levy in lives in a room, just a house, just a room within a shared accommodation into a person who said enough for her to meet this requirement now see I'll say Kofi for the arrive in the UK. Kofi has taken up a job. Okay. Kofi has taken up a job in Manchester and lives there during the week and comes to visit to SMN. That the third me trust me better transition mon fanche me to me person me committee aerobia. O patch say ni krukra ne yire no the bad sorry finally omaba na person bisa say sisi ano ne ba ni kunu no eye adwuma e wo Manchester na aya during the week obesra twice in a month na oko and a special weekends so oba around na Kofi person changing address to Manchester na person bisa say we ebe affect omu future application and the last one questions no dos ntia and I opa ma me father mako
okay. No problem, talent. No problem.
Because question I don't know so to be grapple there because I don't say na ebo mani so.
Okay,
the first one no. Also no I need 20,000 per annum to make it simple no. Now no bisa say with that money is it enough so be to me but finally no come no so mo aba. But the thing is how did they manage to come? Into so be to me you are no how mama. We are no masan pass.
Yo. Okay, darling J, also owe any 20,000 pounds. However, no, as we know, no, for the financial requirement under Appendix FM, no, for the partner route, 5-year partner routes, no, you have to meet the financial threshold of 18,600 pounds as your gross annual income. And also say osawa kola as an entry clearance application as well. And also pay another 3,800 pounds. So that means in total no, be 22,400 pounds.
I see.
Inti say no why short there 2,400.
Na yeah then I have to be do mobile. It's a
that's a good question. Okay.
That's why you be from. Okay, I'm fine.
Yes. So why is short 2,400 pounds? No, there's something called exceptional circumstances under the law. No, and no. So I must say the way I quite say ebia unmeet financial criteria no the way umbema chance ama wone wo baba no is if say is there something that if they were not to come it will cause unjustifiably harsh circumstance for the family. Okay, now in this case no, if we look into the facts of the case no, one or kola or a minor into say omutimi mane kumba because or person ne kumba on his own 18,600 dear wamiti inti ni kundi obeba le toha din problem bia ni ho but akola na eka ne ho no ese odi 3,800 pounds eka ho no sa akola no se omba bia ebe cause bibia unjustifiably harsh. Is it an exceptional circumstances? The answer is yes. The child is a minor, and the child is making an application to travel with and join a parent in the UK. Into together, no, they will of course form a family unit. Into so the circumstances may be harsh in the sense that ebia wo fie no obia ni ho a obehwe no. Ni mami ni papa, they're the best person obetite no ama no wa brabom inti se ujano wo Ghana ebe problem ama kola no. It is best say obeka no ho aba, otherwise bibia timisi because ese wo balanced upbringing ni mami ni papa ewo krom ade ombe hwe so ama omoba no ya titi ni ye because still oya kola once they are under the age of 18, ebi na fie sunye obiani fie obehwe no ye jano fie onunkwa obe get involved with bad company or school asem on hweso nkone school into is best say obeka omo na omo atimi ayeden atitini ye. These are the sort of arguments that would to forward omo betimi ahwemo ede a channel say okay meet it by ye share their child say ubetimi aba krom ha. However, darling J, so mo sheso mobo decide the chewa mfa won to sa 5-year route no so as a partner. Betimi aka say they will put you on the 10-year route because the financial threshold for both individuals no want to meet and meet it. By that reason or for that reason alone, Omude will to 10-year route no so.
I see. All right. Safina, what do I feed ato her a higher GN radio Liga hour Monday edition any Abinelle Solicitors in Como ewa high messages no and they are here to me you and I just am sure that your time so while I did here because the messages are flowing now. Say I feel now do a feed ato her yani emi adai dente ena etwetwe komo efa legal issues so ho modern issues so eba via text messages 0778 7399958 0778793958 ho and making kind edi free ebinom so edi fa Facebook at the same time any edi achira making kind edi amount into seba immigration law ni other law issues Abinelle Solicitors omudi mu akotene pa omo ya de winya intellectual lady like Amy Denta na odu kugina court 442 oba woni case ni the amount simple and short and it is who issues be at me pa cho na opele ya papa du asema for any tre Abinelle Solicitors womo East London Stratford postcode near E15 to RJ. So what driver call her Stratford. Number 14 Claypole Road. Was Stratford E15 to RJ. Numbers putting here me pa. For numbers way 0203 759 3309. And I said 07824 705 353. Your contact numbers are. You save it on your phone. Anytime Pia opese ukuhu omo frewomo, especially the landline number no. 0203 759 3309 or no ofra your office line. 24-hour number contact 9 on 07824705353 na wakwakuhu omo dia expert a company on bet to me a deal with case kama intimate so omo bo so second to none at that form but could be about lawyer baso or a very good do na nim say na dwuma ho ete every baby a wonya ne training fee nti no na dwuma ho te pa enti me mfa anya akajo right yan kwaso yan keke message or say good morning, I'm on the EU settlement scheme 5 years route. I am 4 years into the process. It was stated that I have cost to public funds. Based on this, can I apply for public funds when schooling next year? And a 2. Amy, are you with me?
I'm with you.
Good,
yes.
Good. And a 2. When renew my document for a settled status, will I have to show documents for the last 5 years or the last 1 year or 2 years? And when will I have to submit the document so that I would not be identified as an overstayer? I'm done. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of tweet.
do kind of tweet, so that's fine.
I say, oh yeah, uni na our certain scheme no so for 5 year route. Na by 4 year near or shase say all your process no. Na emu no almost say only access to public funds based on our application now all year no person just say so or apply next year or because school no bet me apply for public funds next year na and as so renew the documents and so na 1 year no the 5 year the last 2 years and obi abahoma no so yem fa no so na afi yen toa so na wa disrupt ayinum but enye. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, where Kafla.
Okay. Now making come a message wa betwem but I say me more respect. My question quickly na yen toa so.
Okay. Lawyer me pacho madam sa ku bi wo Ghana na o apply tourist visa. Na o apply no.
Me pacho hold on. Amy, what in the car, Claire?
Meeting in car, yeah.
Okay, good. What for to aso?
I know apply tourist visa no. Omo refuse no. But say no o person ya collection here no ye. But I say beginning now o apply no. On be say o dependent na o si dabi. But say na also your new application no. Also the council or dependent because oba no mama so no sorry we sim kasa. And on my dev set as omode baka ho like prove say yes akwana the mama na film na obi say possible na obetum da kan wana.
A straightforward question. Okay. Amy, my answer.
All right. Pacho me da say yes, sir, o person de ne ka ho say obet me the naka ho. But I saw more explanation. The first time all your application no or can say only dependent. In this it could be many things. It could be say maybe one when who question ye. That could be one of them. And it could be say maybe obine completed forms the man no one bisano po. Ain't you know whatever the answer may be, no, I say my explanation as to why. Not yes, of course, or the birth certificate, no, so home to prove, say, I'm papa say, or dependent. That would be very helpful.
What about it?
But my opinion idea, but
Amy, hello. What Opa for phone to so. Now me Amy answer spending one more time. Not free radio no so quickly. Why?
Okay.
And to the phone to so boko. Mbema me delay kaka no they are so radio no na Amy has spending one more time. Why? Sorry. Amy.
Hello.
Or say one catch it ni one oti there ba one anya clear man to person or the phone to sum no tie free radio no so. Na aye clear man nti wada roma sense so man.
Okay. All right. One said what the entry clearance officer does not like to see is things like maybe I'll be who say why a misrepresentation be and now say you are not being truthful or be to clear that and to clear your name. No, what I can say and say it is best say catch the reasons why one fat dependent no who can say only dependent bia it could be say be obi na fill form no ma or fill no one bisa ana okotin and say in the alternative no it could be say sometimes who cut through forms are unshedan who be bia like who cut through it very quickly you can easily miss out something into bia you missed it out. You omitted that section. When a year.
Yeah.
Ese woman sa explanation mu wa cover letter mu. Na usan the birth certificate no. Eka hon. Etre se am papa say indeed who dependent and it is maybe an error or a mistake. Nebaye one fana and count in the beginning. Into that is how I say or dealing with it.
Okay. So the Daniel big case biya. If you have a questions now be blue. You have a question. I say, my candidate also a EU on this 5-year route, EU settlement scheme for 5-year route. Now on the 4-year process in here, or person who say during the process almost say only access to. I say, on the 4-year process, it was stated that I have cost to public funds. Our cost for public funds anyway. Based on this, Obeso Bisa say, Obe to me apply for public funds next year. Obe go school na. Na Obeso who says so renew the documents now for certain status now. Their documents no be here. And now Obe renewing the last 5 years or the last 1 year or the 2 years now. And Tambe and also submitted the documents. Send Obe ya. And Kobase wire overstay.
Okay. Me da say. First things first, no. So or can school who asem ebia or can university asem why and no ensure that any public funds and no be the what do you even call them? Student finance. The student finance company or more boa with grants and student loans. No.
Okay.
Yes, our recourse to public funds are Opebia. Yes, he's entitled to public funds, which is benefits anyway. He's entitled. But so the funding for university, funding for tertiary education, ebia no kind of student finance company. It really depends. It said for example, what's not more than 3 years. Ebia, for example, one can't say waware mo, but ebia waware, waware an EU national because he's under the EU settlement scheme.
Yep.
Omu betimi assess edi amano. Ononso can say wadi 4 years under the EU settlement scheme pre-settled status. Yep. By next year, now when you're 5 years. And also so origin settled status or indefinite leave to remain in so obetimi asa ayeden access it the student finance support now modema ubia. So that is there. Or say what documents would he need?
Yeah.
The documents is entirely dependent on the type of application he's making.
Okay.
For example, if it's a family member and or your spouse and or your durable relationship, then SL prove say that relationship is genuine and subsisting. First, if married, or be providing marriage certificate. SL provide evidence of cohabitation over the last 5 years. Specifically also highlighting the fact that on the 31st of December 2020, so you provide documents up to that point and onwards to prove say the last 5 years no only EU national near the etibumu the same a dependent family member ebia or your biba obia or EU national or EU passport or yeniba and a waje pre-settled status again so say or you're dependent on sanipa chrono. So semeka dependent now dependent for all their essential needs over the last 5 years. So they prove money transfer receipts. I just say onipa chrono discamano or the shreno or the shreno essential needs. And as a bank transfers are specifically going to the applicant to show say ni papa and ni mame a shreno. So it really depends on the basis of the application. but you would always need to demonstrate that within the last 5 years, that relationship was in existence.
Okay.
And you can prove it. Indeed, that is what we will go with.
Okay. That is what we'll go with. On that note, it's 11 o'clock, but man panic, young point. The TS automatically we are cut out on the main radio for commercial break, but we are still live on Facebook and YouTube. So those of you on Facebook or YouTube, we still live, but radio phone they are cut out. They will join us in the next 3 minutes into Anyehe. Mami ko Facebook. Now making can wait quickly. Darren Doku or contribute to pa on na divorce case na dane so na ye ka ho asem no nti mame emi mame can we on send ye ongoing case ya ka sem that na wo mo ko break no omo eti radio no so omo free so no omo ba be dwane na just they also catch up with us na mama time kaka I hope you don't mind. Are you in a rush? Amy.
Hello.
Me say, Mama, extra time, kaka, or you are in a rush?
I can take maybe a few more questions, but
yeah.
I have a court hearing, isn't it?
And also you careful.
A few questions and then.
Also you careful, yeah.
Oh, me feel it. Me take all the questions because it's so interesting.
Or see, I have weighed the way Facebook. I have weighed the weighing. I have the weighing cards and baptism certificate, and also did the DNA and all. But still, they said their birth certificate is new. All right, I'll say. So how do they file the divorce? The divorce because they did the marriage in Ghana. So should they do the divorce in Ghana? And also says, please, I need your number to call. Of course, you have the number. If you're on Facebook, producer, Fagu Facebook. Yeah, it's on there. Me pacho, Mr. Darren Doku, that is on the screen. It's on the screen. Abinelle Solicitors numbers are on the screen. So just get them. Why? Any address you can see it spinning on the screen. Into the for numbers not for homo. And how do you explain that? No person divorce no obey no Ghana. Nana say it could have said they got married in Ghana.
Okay. Bet me ayeno ha. Bet me ayeno wa Ghana. It's entirely their choice. Bet me in both countries. Okay. Yes.
All right, nice one. Mama, in fact, last question ever ha. Also, please, lawyer, paragraph EX1 of immigration rules applies if applicant has genuine and subsisting parental relationship with a child who is under 18 and is in the UK. And the child should be British citizen or live in the UK for more than 7 years. They did not include a child with indefinite leave to remain. Why? Does it apply to a child with indefinite leave? That's all the question is all about.
Yes, it does apply to a child who's settled and has indefinite leave to remain. So a settled child, still you can rely on that law to regularize your stay in the UK. Yes.
Now, paragraph yes or no?
Paragraph yes. Yes, but paragraph EX1, exception. One said, who person will your application work from her? I said, what immigration status? I said, what leave? But there's an exception for those people who have overstayed if they have a British child who is 7, or settled children in the UK.
All right. And say, the best when you can say, court case, that mean, person. Obey you grant you be down na ya rapport ha ya be catching about from 4 minutes after 11. I wish I could continue, but because I also work court case when person you wanted to go by home to me can say into the for the sake of client.
Oh, interesting. Next week
holiday no me more time.
Yes,
so holiday no me benya more time 2 hours of carry edit so and
yes darling Jade nipa o can say what provided DNA ne birth certificates near Wayne.
That's the same person.
On frame and yen casa.
I don't know if it's our number, and I'm say on his screen is on fan.
All right then.
He might call you, I'm sure. He might call you, I'm sure.
Okay.
So on that note, thank you very much for today. And next week, same time, me and you, we are here. Why?
All right, darling Jay. Take care.
Best of the day.
You too. Have a blessed day.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. And I did you made you know ABC. All right, Yane Abinelle Solicitors and I can come out our legal our Monday edition, the 13th of December 2020, our GN Radio UK. Nana pay you're from a darling J. Me buy my mommy not to be any mint, you know. Ugu me abe hume. I don't see a brownie there. Bring your bone, I was saying. You're faster than some producer, Big Joe. I don't see what you're about a Juma papa. Big Joe, Yamin Shrow. Yamin Shrow be Biara, Unya Dajie, a trying to feed the Huti Jumedi. Mo share Yame and come on na a brainy and bringina Moba Munshan sa and fa MI na figures no and crossropa. Yenina Yamoa, a baliga issues dear be here. Moa mutie bi na monso man contribute to monso yadamas papa together and it might be successful. Yeah, the Jumedian Abbey is say me free Facebook. I want them empower track. What channel? I am simply. At the call Facebook, we are going off YouTube. Now radio there be it's 24/7 operation. Entimawa me the nyoma ajo tata free family akopem say from to na yakofa awia kase baro. Ma wa fidie no na GN radio. Macrow.
Listening to GN Radio UK.